In this video, we are going to talk about nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is a highly specialized tissue, and it is specialized for carrying nerve impulses. Now, this nervous tissue, it is made up of two types of cells. We have neurons and glia cells. Neurons are also called as nerve cells, and glia cells are referred as neuroglia cells. But the majority of the nervous tissue is made up of glia cells, whereas neurons only make up to 10% of the nervous tissue, but they are more important. Why? Because they are mainly responsible for carrying nerve impulses. Now here, as you can see, I have drawn a simple typical nerve cell, which is also referred to as neuron. Now, if you will look at the structure, we are having a head, then there is a body, and then there is a terminal. First, we will talk about this head. This nerve head, it consists of various dendrites. Dendrites are these branched portions. These are called as dendrites. And these dendrites, they are responsible for receiving the information. See, if this is a nerve cell, there will be a small gap, then there will be another nerve cell. So, impulses, they travel from one nerve cell to another nerve cell. These dendrites, they receive the nerve impulses from other nerve cells. Fine. Now, if you can see this part, this round part, this is called as cyton, or we also call it as cell body. Now, this cyton or cell body, it like other cells also have a nucleus. Then there is a cytoplasm, and this cytoplasm, it contains abundant endoplasmic reticulum. There are various granules of endoplasmic reticulum. So this cytoplasm is called as Nissls granule. Spelling of Nissls granule. Fine. Then this cell body is followed by this tube-like structure, which is called as axon. Axon is the tube-like structure of the nervous tissue. And what is the function of axon? It just carries the message that is brought by dendrites to cell body. In cell body, it is just manipulated, and then it is carried forward by axon. Axon, here you have to remember that axons contain myelin sheaths. Myelin sheath, they act as insulators. Fine. And these myelin sheath, they are secreted by Schwann cells. Now these Schwann cells, you have to remember that these are the glia cells. Fine. So such type of nerve cell where you can find the myelin sheath, that is called as myelinated nerve cell. And if there is no myelin sheath, then it will be called as non-myelinated nerve cell. Fine. Then if you can clearly see that there is a space or gap between two myelin sheath, and this gap, this is called as there are nodes, they are called as nodes of Ranvier. Now in myelinated nerve cell, what is this node of Ranvier responsible for? This is responsible for making impulse jump from one node of Ranvier to another node of Ranvier. Fine. So information passes like this. Fine. And such type of information or such type of impulse, such type of conduction where it is jumped at the nodes of Ranvier is called as saltatory conduction. Fine. And then this information, it is carried to the axon terminal. And at the axon terminal, you can find the axon bulbs. There are various axon bulbs that are responsible for different processes, and these contain neurotransmitters. This is the structure of a typical nerve cell.